Man, we got Baylo in the building. What's that word, my guy?
What's good?
How you feeling, man?
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. So, you King Von first cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all, like, what was it like growing up and all that? Like, I want to hear that. You know, I seen you talk about it before, but I want to hear, like, you know, over here for this audience, you know?
You said what was it like growing up?
Yeah, like, what was it growing up? I saw you talk about it before, you know?
Shit, it was like everybody else's childhood shit. We used to get into some shit, fighting, all type of shit. We grew up on 78th and Walcott. We went to Clarewarden Elementary School. Then we moved. We ended up moving to the suburbs and shit like that. But pretty much, yeah. I mean, everybody else's childhood.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it ain't really like that though. You saying that because you from the rack, but everybody ain't from the rack who gonna watch this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what was it? What was like some of the you coming outside as a short? You said y'all was on 70 out in Walcott.
So look, yeah, we was on 78th and Walcott. I used to
what was
fight.
it like?
He used to fight, but like after we moved to the suburbs. He he started doing his own thing and shit like that. So I was always damn near in the house when we moved to the suburbs. He was outside fighting, always in some shit, always getting the police called on him from his mama because he fighting somebody or he pulling off his mama car and shit like that. So, but me, shit, I was just a lookout for him basically in the house, like let me know if my mama wake up, you know, shit like that. That's what I was. I was in the house with his little sisters and brothers and shit for him. But,
For sure. But so what hood is that on 78th and Walcott? That's a hood over there, or that's just neutral?
It's Terradome.
That's the Terradome.
Yeah, well, we from Terradome and we from Killer Ward, so yeah.
So is that two different hoods, or is Terradome within Killer Ward?
It's two different hoods, but
Okay.
it's in the middle. Both of my people, all my people is from both, like it's like 5 blocks. So all my people is from mainly over there. So yeah, down the street from where we at.
For sure. So you said growing up over there was smooth. Y'all went to elementary school and shit over there. Like you say, then y'all moved to the suburbs. At what age did y'all move to the suburbs?
Like 13.
So y'all like teenagers.
Like 13, yeah, like 13.
Yeah. So y'all already seen a little bit of deal. Y'all already, you know, badass little kids, probably about 13 in the rack.
Yeah, see, I was we all moved to the suburbs when he older than me, so I was like 12, but we moved. I stayed out there for about a year, then I moved to Minnesota. And I came back like 2 to 3 years later. Or whatever. Like, I'll be back and forth, but I came back 2 to 3 years later. And then that's when he had moved back. He had went to school. He went to high school in the suburbs, then he ended up transferring, going back to high school in the city. He went to Hyde Park.
Yeah.
So
I saw you say when you was growing up with him, y'all used to think he was like a little screw to family and shit. But then when he grew up, you said he kind of settled out. But
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For me, I'm on the outside looking in. It seemed like he still was a little cannon. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like. But what was it that changed in him from when he was a shorty to when he was grown that y'all seen? You know, that you were speaking on.
What changed?
Yeah, because you had spoke on. You get what I'm saying? You spoke on when he was a shorty. You said he was a little loose screw, but when he grew up, he kind of grew out of it. I saw you spoke on that before. But I'm thinking like, shit, his ass still was a piece of work. I don't know though, but that's why I want to get your take. You know what I'm saying? What you seeing?
I mean,
you know?
shit, I don't know. He always basically been the same that he is now. And people see on the outside looking in, you don't know how people really is. You just go off what you see, what you hear, and music, of course. But in reality, that ain't the type of person he is. Shit like that. Don't get me wrong. Me and him stay fighting. All type of shit. He stayed fighting people. He always in some shit. Whether he, pulling off it, like I said, he used to take his mama car, all type of shit. He always was in some shit. But I mean, he was just a hothead even when we was kids. Like he had like a little ankle problem back then.
And when he got older, you think that he calmed that down, or
he calmed down a lot. But the thing is, once you get mad, he back on that same shit. But I feel like that's half of our family though. So, like. I think me and him had a fight when he first got out of jail.
Damn, like when he got out for that, when he got on, before he got on?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, what y'all was fighting for?
We were fighting because I was on his Twitter and I was playing on his Twitter chain. It was just some petty shit. I was changing his profile picture because, I had all his I made all his social medias. I made his Twitter, I made his Instagram, the Facebook he used to have, I made everything. So the page he got now, that was one of my old backup pages for my page.
Damn.
So yeah, I made it. So I'm like, Instagram live right now. So when you come out, you'll have, social media and stuff like that. But yeah, it was some petty shit.
Yeah.
Because of his sister.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna get into that. I wanna ask you some questions about that because it's a lot of little shit, that you spoke on about that. We gonna get into that. But okay, but growing up though, so y'all first cousins. I grew up with some of my cousins like that in the household, So it's like I know how it's kind of like we grew up like that. Y'all kind of like brothers and sisters. Well, it's like that for my family.
That's why people don't understand.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a cousin. Y'all don't get.
I'm speaking for me and my cousin. My cousin is I don't want to say her name on here, but
right.
We was close like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like we like sisters and brothers. So it's like I'm pretty sure y'all growing up like bros.
Back then the grandmas had all the grandkids, so it's like we all grew up in the same household. We have birthday parties at her house in the basement. Back then, we ain't have to do all that shit for birthday parties. We got the little juices, the hot dogs, chips, and the clown comes to the house. That's the parties we had back then in the basement, shit like that. Shit. So we had all the grandkids had birthday parties that we all raised together. So that's why I don't be knowing what these fans be talking about. Like, I don't know if it's just a Chicago thing or is this everywhere else, but how we doing in Chicago, I don't know. Like grandmas be having their grandkids, so it's like
first cousins is like siblings.
It's like siblings. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and so I go hard for all my siblings though. I mean, my siblings, my cousins, whatever. So it's the same thing. People just don't understand. It's just different when you famous or they on the outside looking in. We don't see you, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So okay. So he a teenager. Like you say, he was a little hothead or whatever. Like. I heard like some of the females, they say he a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen like me and them say he a sweetheart. Other like, you know what I mean? They say he like coming to what's her name? The one that this girl Queen Vine. What's her name? Asian doll. Yeah, she said that too. So it's like I heard other. So it's like he get the exterior of people thinking like, oh, he just a savage or a demon or whatever. But then you got another side to him. So like, when did you see that he had that other side to him, that serious side? You get what I'm saying? Like, when did you first realize that? Like, damn, you know what I mean?
Like I said, it wasn't really no change. It's like the way we grew up. Like, we used to fight. Like, he had anger problems then. Like, when I say anger problems, I mean like he had like a temper tantrum. Like, he was like a little bad kid. The bad kids that be having like silver teeth and shit. Now he ain't had silver teeth. I'm just saying he was like a bad kid like that. But it's crazy. He was the first my grandma's first grandchild to go to college.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah, I didn't go to college. He went to college. But he went to college, all type of shit. So he was on the baseball team. But yeah, growing up, it was just like she had a temper problem. Like he the type, like say for instance, I want to go to the candy store now, type shit like that. Like the little white kids that be throwing tantrums, shit like that. But
they used to let him get that off though in the hood. Like they used to be whipping him and shit.
His mama used to keep him. He used to have he used to be the kid with gold earrings, a gold what's the things called, them gold chains back then. He used to have jewelry like then. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you sport. We have to realize, we be having conversation. I'd be like, I just thought about it. You spoiled him because he used to have the new Jordans, gold jewelry, all type of shit back then. So, I mean, I had the new Jordans, but my mom ain't put me on no jewelry. Yeah. New Averex coats and shit, but he had all that shit, but he was spoiled. So, if he don't get his way and shit like that, he have a little tantrum. He'd be, So, we ain't had no, like, hard upbringing. We ain't had no real, like, struggling like that, so.
Okay, so the loyalty about him, that's what I want to speak on. So everybody, some people would say like he aggressive, or he got he throw temper tantrums, he got a little anger problem, whatever. But a lot of people speak on his loyalty as well. Mm-hmm. Did you see that early on, like being, close to him? You know what I mean? Loyalty? Like a brother, how loyal he is.
Yeah. See, that's why I said people. You don't know how you don't know on the outside looking in. You don't really know. People don't know things until you got to actually be in the inside. That he ain't selfish at all. I could say he ain't selfish at all. He used to ask, like people used to send him, he used to have commissary and shit, people sending hella money, but he used to ask, like, damn, like, when I used to be on the phone and shit like that, I'd be saying shit because I ain't had shit at the time, whatever like that. So I'm like, he used to be like, damn, you want me to send you some shit off my, like, I didn't even know you could do that, send shit off your books. I'm like, no, I'm sending shit to you, what you sending, shit like that. That's the type of person he is. But, yeah, when he got out of jail and shit like that, he be making sure people good. Like a booster, like I ain't gonna say no name, boosting him clothes because he had just got out. He giving shit away to certain people. And it's like, I'm like, damn, you just got out, look out for you. So, but yeah, he'll give him the shirt off his back. That's how loyal he is.
Yeah, I heard other people say that too. Like, so you,
No, I'm dead ass, like for real.
Yeah.
And then now that he ain't here no more, I just realized I'm like, damn, a lot of people, like, shit, even a lot of hoods.
Yeah.
So that's what I be thinking, because when I be going different places, I only be knowing certain people, but they be knowing me. They be like, yeah, you know your you cool, your cut, I your cut, you know, we locked in. I don't even be knowing, but shit.
Yeah.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.